Ladies and gentlemen, in the ring at this time, please welcome, weighing in officially at 135 pounds, three-time world champion, defending undefeated WBC lightweight champion of the world, Shakur Stevenson.
So here's what he's put together, the showman, Teofimo Lopez.
Teofimo Lopez will walk first, the IBF champion of the world.
And across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, he is the defending world champion. He wears maroon with blue and gold trim. He scaled at the lightweight limit of 135 pounds, bang on. He's one of the best active fighters on the planet tonight, right here at Madison Square Garden, fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, defending undefeated IBF WBO weight champion of the world, Teofimo Lopez.
I want you to protect yourself at all times. Fight clean at all times. And what I say, you must obey. Good luck.
Waiting on a mistake. And right now, you can see the...
Oh, there it is.
Offense.
Oh, good. Hand from Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson filled that gap. What is from Lopez? Oh, he lunges in. Oh, and there's a knockdown scored. The left hand. Stevenson scores the knockdown 6.
Good shot.
Good hitter. Around with that hand. It was mostly blocked. There's an uppercut.
He's just trying to use that as a rangefinder. He's looking for combinations.
He just threw it.
Frustrated, he will commit
Himself and go back to his own.
He got Shakur Stevenson.
Again. Trying to cut again. Trying to cut.
puzzled by
With the right uppercut. Point accuracy.
At the heart of this buildup is one simple truth. Everyone involved wants a great fight, a competitive fight, one that delivers not just for the fighters, but for the fans watching around the world. Teofimo Lopez Sr. has always believed boxing is entertainment first, and he reminds everyone that from the moment his son stepped into the sport, the goal was to give people something memorable. As the fight approaches, he sees a noticeable difference in Teofimo. Stronger physically, sharper mentally, and far more comfortable at 140 pounds. In his eyes, this version of his son is dangerous, focused, and ready to do something special on fight night. Tensions rise when Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez Sr. cross paths, leading to a heated exchange of words. Warnings are traded, emotions flare, and confidence pours out from both sides. Teofimo Sr. boldly claims his son will dominate decisively, dismissing any doubts about conditioning or preparation. He points back to past wars, insisting Teofimo has already proven he can fight through adversity. Shakur fires back calmly but firmly, reminding everyone that no father can fight on behalf of his son. When the bell rings, it'll be Teofimo alone in the ring, and that's where the truth will be revealed. Shakur later addresses the exchange, saying Teofimo's father claimed he was too small and would be overwhelmed. Instead of being rattled, Shakur welcomes it. He makes it clear that words mean nothing until actions follow. From his perspective, Teofimo is the one who must step up and prove himself. Shakur insists that once they are face to face inside the ring, excuses will disappear and reality will take over. This isn't about talking anymore, it's about execution. Teofimo Sr. doubles down on his belief that the entire 140-pound division belongs to his son. He claims Teofimo doesn't even need to be at 100% to dominate, pointing to his strength, confidence, and killer instinct. Still, he acknowledges the harsh truth of boxing, that every fight carries real risk. One mistake, one punch, and everything can change in an instant. That danger, he says, is part of the game they chose, and they fully accept it. Shakur, meanwhile, offers a different assessment of his opponent. He questions Teofimo's mindset, calling him unpredictable and mentally unstable at times. While he doesn't shy away from criticism, Shakur also admits that this very instability can make someone dangerous. Fighters who believe deeply in their own greatness, even to the point of delusion, often refuse to back down. Shakur respects that edge, but remains confident in his own discipline and control. Inside Teofimo's camp, the strategy is clear: pressure, intensity, and discomfort. Teofimo Sr. promises they will never allow Shakur space to breathe or settle into rhythm. Drawing from past successes against elite fighters like Lomachenko and Josh Taylor, he claims they have learned how to break the code, forcing opponents into unfamiliar territory and taking away their confidence. The plan, he says, is to do the same once again. Across the gym, Shakur's camp feels completely different. Teammates like Keyshawn Davis describe an environment full of energy, trust, and motivation. Training alongside close friends and family has made this camp one of the most enjoyable and productive of his career. Sparring sessions are intense, focused, and competitive, but the atmosphere remains positive. Davis believes this balance allows fighters to perform at their best, relaxed mentally, sharp physically, and hungry to prove themselves. Davis explains that the work has become more serious now than in their younger days. Every round matters, every movement is intentional. Feeling comfortable at his current weight has only boosted his confidence, making him stronger, faster, and more fluid. He believes both he and Shakur are entering their primes, ready to deliver dominant performances when the lights are brightest. Veteran voices across boxing weigh in on the matchup, including Richardson Hitchens, who calls the fight far closer than many fans believe. He gives Shakur a slight edge due to his defense and ring intelligence, but refuses to overlook Teofimo's athleticism and explosiveness. According to Hitchens, the fight hinges on one key factor: danger. If Shakur feels real threat, he becomes more cautious and tactical. If not, he takes full control. Analysts also discuss old sparring stories from years ago, where Teofimo claims he got the better of Shakur during a short session in Miami. While sparring tales always spark debate, most agree they don't predict fight night outcomes. Camps are for learning, not winning. Still, the story reveals Teofimo's belief in himself, and belief alone can make a fighter far more dangerous. Former champions like Antonio Tarver break the matchup simply. On paper, the smart pick is Shakur by decision. His footwork, defense, and precision make him extremely difficult to beat over 12 rounds. But Tarver also sees a clear path for Teofimo. He cannot stand at range and box. He must force exchanges, apply pressure, and make the fight uncomfortable. If Teofimo is going to win, it will require risk, aggression, and possibly a stoppage. As the fight draws closer, the psychological battle becomes just as important as the physical one. Both fighters are entering this moment with something to prove, but their motivations are very different. For Teofimo Lopez, this is about defying expectations once again and reminding the boxing world that he thrives when counted out. His career has been built on rising to the occasion when the spotlight is brightest, and this fight represents another chance to rewrite the narrative surrounding his consistency and discipline. For Shakur Stevenson, the challenge is about validation at a higher level. Moving into the 140-pound division is not simply a test of strength, but a test of adaptability. Shakur has built his reputation on precision, patience, and control, but against a naturally explosive fighter like Lopez, every decision must be perfect. One mistake, one miscalculated step could change the entire course of the fight. That awareness is what keeps his camp sharp and focused. What makes this matchup so intriguing is the clash of identities. Teofimo fights with emotion, rhythm, and sudden bursts of power that can shift momentum instantly. Shakur fights with structure, balance, and calculated responses, slowly dismantling opponents round by round. Neither style is wrong, but only one can dominate when they collide. The question is not who is more talented, but whose approach will break first under pressure. When the bell finally rings, excuses will disappear and reputations will be put on the line. This fight is more than a title opportunity or a pay-per-view spectacle. It is a moment that could define careers. Whether it ends in a shocking knockout or a masterclass in control, the outcome will echo through the division. One fighter will leave with momentum and belief. The other will leave with questions that may follow him for the rest of his career. Others question whether the business side of boxing could influence the outcome, suggesting close rounds may not favor Teofimo. That reality, they argue, leaves him with one real option: take control and remove doubt. Waiting, hesitating, or playing it safe could cost him everything. As fight night approaches, the silence from both camps speaks volumes. Gone are the skits, the tweets, and the distractions. In their place is focus, respect, and intensity. Both fighters understand what's at stake. When the bell rings, preparation will collide with belief, and only one man will walk away having proven he belongs at the very top.